All right. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing? Um, that was kind of crazy. That was an anomaly that I didn't foresee happening. Hopefully you subscribed and liked and hit the bell button and made comments about all these movies because I expect you to make comments all over the place. So we are going to go a little bit different direction with a high action film with romance, mystery, switching directions type of movie. So we are going to go with an old movie from 1989 called Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I always want to say the Lost Crusade, but the Last Crusade. And this is the Raiders. This is from the same person that made the Raiders of the Lost Ark and all them fun stuff. So Indiana Jones is a pretty good movie. It was something that was I always had around or played a lot. I always kept around. I didn't drop the video off at home. But anyway, so this one um, is a movie that they're trying to go find. Well, what the heck am I looking for? Oh, I lost my train of thought. Give me a minute. I'll catch up. Oh, this is the one where he goes and tries to rescue Dad. That's why it's the Last Crusade. Okay, so this is the one where he goes and finds a tomb when he's a kid, and he's looking for this diamond encrusted cross with a circle in the center, and he does. The dad gets kidnapped looking for something else. Uh, they do a lot of action running around. I guess they filmed it in Utah National Park. That's what's confusing me because I can't remember. Anyway, Indiana Jones and his hat. They keep talking about his hat. It's just a hat. Come on, people. But this is the series that made that hat popular again, and I'm probably going to go buy one as soon as I get some more money in it. So they go looking for this thing. Dad gets copied. Wait a minute. Is this the one where he goes and finds the chalice of God? I got to figure out where I'm at with this one because I may be talking about a different movie, and I don't want to do that. Maps moving towards, yeah, okay. Anyway, so it's a high action movie. I'm trying to still figure out which one I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, this is the one where they go find the golden chalice of God for eternal life, which is, something everybody wants. So Dad gets kidnapped in this movie. He sent his journal home to Junior, Indiana Jones Jr., or they say his name in this movie, but they sent how his journal back home. And Dad finds out from the government that Dad's in trouble because he was the first one to go looking for this thing on their dime. They like I say, they filmed a lot of this in the Arizona National Park. I wonder if that building or structure they go into is actually in the Indiana Jones or in the national park. I'll have to look that up. Maybe, yeah, I'll have to look that up for my own curiosity. But yeah, they do all kinds of crazy stuff in this one. They're on horseback. They're looking. His cohort tries to run with the book because Indiana Jones got captured because he fell for a woman. It's always a woman in these movies. It causes all the problems. Russia wants the book. Russia wants to burn the books. This is where they're burning books, and now we're not burning books, we're burning posts. But it's kind of the same thing. Cancel culture then was the Nazis. Cancel culture now is women. Anyway, so they did all kinds of fun stuff. I got to get off of that subject because that's for another video I'll probably just put out. Anyway, so they go all kinds of ways. They get on a motorcycle, chased by motorcycles. They come to a crossroad. They got to go to either Berlin or they got to go to Kiev. probably not either, but they got to go either way. So they end up going to Berlin, and then he runs back into the woman that he likes and finds the book and takes it back from her. And then, Hitler and his army chase him around all over the place, which is kind of fun. There's lots of action, lots of chasing, lots of gunfights, lots of misdirection. They get to go through a tunnel full of rats. It turns into a tunnel full of snakes. They light the tunnel. They hide under a coffin, which is probably the best part of the whole movie. When they do find the chalice, there's a knight in there guarding it that's been there for, 20,000 years. He drinks from the chalice and puts it back, and it prolongs his life, and you can only prolong a life so long. So he's old and gray and coming to the end of his life, and he's supposed to be protecting the chalice. They have to pick, and if you pick the wrong chalice, it'll make you old and gray and dust. So the lady picks the wrong chalice, she turns old and gray and dust. A couple other people pick the wrong chalice, then Indiana Jones is forced to pick the chalice. He gets the right one, so he can save Daddy. Then, after all that, they race out of the canyon, and, the leaders lost the way. It's all fun and games. It's all pretty good. Because I was kind of thinking, I was talking about the one with Pancake Palace in there, but that's the Temple of Doom. That's not this one. Yeah, I got all lost in which Indiana Jones movie I was talking about, because if you watch them all back to back, they all kind of run together, or you think about Indiana Jones, all of them pop into your head at one time. They're that good. So I went ahead and gave this a 6-star rating because I like it. But it's probably biased because I grew up in the area when these things were coming out. So it was based in 1912 is the way they based it. That's pretty good because they don't get a lot of older movies. So this movie, what did I say it came out? I don't know if I even said. So this movie came out May 12th, May 24th in the United States, 1989. So yeah, I took women's dates to this movie too. It was, or girls at the time. It was 128 minutes long. It was made in the United States. Country of origin was the United States. The language is English. And then the budget for this one is $48 million. And they did pretty good at the box office with this one. They did $474.2 million on this, which is better than most of the movies. A lot of the new movies. Well, let's say 90% of the new movies. I'll go out that far to see what they got going. I gotta check to make sure I did this to this channel. Yeah, I got the poster downloaded for this one, so we can go ahead and get out of it. Yeah, I'm talking to myself again. I do that a lot. I don't know why, but I do that a lot. So hopefully you've enjoyed this and made it this far in the movie. Very few people do, so if you made it, congratulations. You've done a lot more than everybody else has done. So that was a pretty good movie, and I don't have much more to say about it. I kind of like it. I watch it all the time. I own it. It's part of my collection, and I'm going to keep it part of my collection. And when I first got this movie, it was on VHS tape, and I sold those, got it again on DVD, sold those, then got it again on DVD. Yeah, I should quit selling my movies and keep them. Anyway, so there you go. Pretty sure you can go to Amazon and get this or watch this on their webcast, or just about any of the streaming services. Hopefully you tell me which one you watch it on and put it down there below, so I can know in the future where to say to go get these movies. Anyway, we'll talk to you later, and take care, be good, and for the next one we'll see you either tomorrow or next week. hopefully I'm just about done with next week's stuff, and we're just gonna go full out and do it every day of the week just for honoriness. I want to fill up the whole year before the first one starts airing. So anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye now. Take care.